Hey, I'm Antony, physiotherapist, nutritionist, and functional medicine practitioner. And welcome back to NxHLife, where chronic pain sufferers rise as pain warriors and learn to take back control. Let me ask you a serious question. Why does chronic back pain, one of the most common conditions on the planet, still feel like it's being treated the same way it was decades ago? Same scan, same exercises, same advice, same frustration. And if it doesn't work, somehow it feels like you are the problem. Today, I want to show you why chronic back pain is still being treated like it's 1995 and why that's not your fault. If you have had back pain for a while, this will sound familiar. You go to your practitioner, you get assessed, you're told it's your disc, your posture, your core, your age. You're given a sheet of exercises, some reassurance, maybe a scan, maybe a referral. You do everything right, weeks pass, months pass, and the pain is still there. So you try something else. Different clinic, different words, same outcome. This isn't because practitioners don't care, just the system itself hasn't evolved the way pain science has. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most healthcare systems are still built on short appointments, quick labels, linear thinking, isolated body parts. Pain gets reduced to a single cause. It's degeneration, it's weak core. And when that doesn't work, pain gets shifted into another box. It's stress, anxiety, it's psychological. Different labels, same one-size-fits-all thinking. This is what 1995 medicine looks like. Find the problem, fix it, move on. But chronic pain doesn't work like that. Here's where things get tricky. Today you will often hear pain is biopsychosocial. That sounds modern. That sounds advanced, but in practice, what often happens is this. Biomechanic gets treated in isolation, then psychosocial gets treated in isolation. We don't integrate care, we just split the silos differently. So instead of it's your disc, it becomes it's your thoughts. Instead of fixing your posture, it becomes manage your stress. Same structure, different targets. That's not progress. That's old thinking with new languages. When care is delivered this way, a few things happen. People feel blamed, feel dismissed, feel confused, feel broken. They start second-guessing their body. They become hypervigilant. They avoid movement. They lost trust in their body and in healthcare. And the most damaging belief creeps in. Nothing works for me. I've tried everything. But here's what I want you to hear clearly. When pain persists, it doesn't mean you're weak, you're broken, you're doing it wrong. It usually means the approach was incomplete. Most chronic back pain isn't just about structure, strength, posture, or even thoughts. It's shaped by how safe your nervous system feels, how much physical and emotional load your body has carried over time, how stress has accumulated, how movement has been experienced, and how your pain story has unfolded across years, not weeks. But here's the real issue. When people doesn't settle, people often start bouncing between physio, psychologists, doctors, specialists, medications, scans, and imaging. Each practitioner looks at their piece of the puzzle. The physio looks at movement, the psychologist looks at coping, the doctor looks at pathology, the scan looks at structure, but the system rarely has time. Has the time, structure, or incentive to connect those dots, integrate the informations, or even properly communicate between practitioners. So instead of one coherent story, people end up with fragmented explanation, mixed message, and conflicting advices. And that's exhausting, not because people aren't trying hard enough, but because no one's holding the whole map. Here's the hopeful part. Pain science has moved forward a lot. The problem isn't that there is no better understanding. It's that most people never get access to it in a way that makes sense. When you start seeing pain as multifactorial, protective, influenced by context and history, you stop asking what's wrong with me and start asking what does my pain needs or tell me. That shift alone can be very helpful. This video isn't about fixing your pain today. It's about helping you realize you're not crazy, you're not failing, you're not alone, and that there is a more modern way of understanding what's going on. In the coming weeks, I will be breaking down what modern pain science actually says, why some treatments help and others don't, how to stop guessing and start making sense of your pain. If this video resonates, share it with someone who feels stuck. And if you're ready to stop blaming yourself and start understanding your pain differently, you are in the right place. I'm Antony. Welcome to Pain Warrior Movement. And let's turn pain into peace one step at a time. See you next time.